Hey Divine Collective, hi, welcome back to the channel Symbolic Intelligence. And this would be a very intense psychic channeling. I've already written many things that I've channeled here on this very paper itself, right? So let us start with today's channeled message. This would be a very intense message, right? Because it has a lot of layers to it, many stages of initiations, as well as this is the whole trajectory basically that's pointing towards growing inner wisdom, okay, and source consciousness flowing throughout here in your life. This purple energy that's flowing here, it's all source consciousness. This is divine intervention all over the place, right? So let us start with this frequency. This is your root chakra destabilization, okay? Here I saw a significant downfall or instability in your life, okay, and the number associated with this was 5. This could have happened 5 years ago or 5 months ago, but not less than 5 weeks, okay, or not less than 5 months. That's what I'm getting. This could have happened 5 years or less than 5 years time period, but last 5 years have been causing a lot of root chakra destabilization in your energy, because I'm sensing that Most High had a plan here and God's will has been flowing down here itself. So something about divine plan that had to do with your roots or false foundations here, okay? And from the last 5 years you are seeing a cleansing stage, okay? So here I saw shark fins, even dolphins. So a very high vibrational energy flowing here, right? This is a lot of cleansing. So after these false foundations, cleansing happened at micro surface or micro level. The Most High did not want you to micromanage at this point of time, because I feel like this is also when your 8th house gets activated. Seriously, this energy flows only when your 8th house activates, and this brought a lot of cleansing. Look how I also perceived Lord Ganesha's energy here. So he's one of the ascended masters, right? Lord Ganesha, and he is the obstacle remover, the remover of challenges and hurdles from your way. He showed up here. You definitely were praying or were doing some kind of rituals once this instability entered your life, okay? I don't know, but something about the people who were toxic that are being depicted by this shark fin and also by this dolphin energy. So I saw this dolphin here, okay, taking a dip. So this is also reminding me of Atlantis energy. You might be coming from a very ancient kind of civilization or in lineage, okay? You have lived in ancient civilizations, your soul. So look at that. Now this energy starts from here. Now your sacral energy, your self-expression was being mended or cleansed, okay? Yeah. The idea of your self-expression, something about the guilt, self-hatred or self-sabotage patterns were there. And look at that, how potent divine intervention is here at this stage. So this is bent of inclinations, something about you inclining towards your interests, okay, your hobbies, what makes you feel free, okay, what interests you more. So following your passions here very significantly. The Most High intervened here, I feel, and made you realize something about your own self-interest, right? What makes you you, and not feeling guilty or ashamed about it. Then I see this was a challenge. This was literally like climbing a mountain for you. Very challenging energy, okay, because I feel that it took a lot of time when it came to self-acceptance for you, Divine Collective, right? Now I was getting that in this whole phase, right, you were by yourself. I do not see any other energy intervening here. So your willpower and your courage, your will, okay, your willpower. So you were the only person who was doing this, okay, going about your passions alone. So you have been trudging this path alone. Then you got divine help here as well. I feel like you have cried a lot. There was a lot of guilt, remorse, and difficulties when it came to pursuing this passion, this creative endeavor, okay? And what I'm sensing, so there could have been a lot of traps, or even these can be self-guilt traps, okay, mental traps, that am I enough to do this or not, something like that. And then comes the vicious cycle. This is ego death. This is also the cycle, a very major cycle of karmic cleansing altogether. Okay, and the letters are AHE, okay, that I was getting, and I was channeling a specific name, Arnold. I don't know whose name is this. Z was one of the letters that I was channeling, right? Okay, and something about the gaps here. So divine was also giving you, breathing spaces, like breathers in between this whole karmic cleansing. So this was a lot of turmoil. There was a lot of turmoil here. My God. And then comes the grace. Okay, look at this frequency, this golden yellow energy. For some reason, you alchemized this pain, okay, this suit kind of energy, this grayish black suit, into golden frequency, right? And something about your throat chakra, your heart chakra. Throat is depicted by this dark blue, and your heart chakra. This is also giving me ancestorial blessings here, okay? They were flowing into your frequency. They literally were pushing you during this period of ascension, Okay, one more thing that I've written here is this golden yellow energy is the ascension ray. Okay, yeah, this is the ascension ray here, right? And I feel that there was a lot of assistance from your ancestors. Okay, look at that. It's still touching your throat chakra. This is also giving you clarity of expression, right? So you have had a lot of key activations going on, right? In the last 5 years, you have had a lot of key activations and karmic cleansing. These 5 years were not easy at all. Okay? So major ups and downs have come during these 5 years. I'm sensing that. Right? Also, look, Divine Collective, this ascension ray is a key itself for your crown chakra. So can you see this energy specifically that's going like this? Here it's merging with a paradise energy. This is the point of this soul contract activation. You have a soul contract with your DM. So coming back here, your ancestors were giving you space, okay, were blessing your ascension journey all together to combine it with your hobbies, okay, your passions, right? So that you yourself get a very clean slate, okay, a very clean slate about where you are going, like a clear picture about where you are going. They don't want you to spiral, okay? Yeah. So look at this. This is your divine masculine's energy in your energy. And these spirals are the number of years that took them to initiate themselves. So for your DM, it could have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, approximately 9 to 10 years, okay, to literally initiate themselves up to this point when they get to see you unlock their soul contract, okay. And for you DF, I am sensing that most of you who are listening to me are divine feminines. Take it how it resonates with you and swap the gender roles accordingly, please. Okay, we are talking about the energies and not the gender roles here, so be mindful about that. Your energy took approximately 5 years to initiate, okay, divine feminines. And what I was sensing is that you have definitely met in the 5D somewhere very initially, like in the middle when you were being initiated. You have met, or this union has already come to fruition in the 5D first. So you have met in the 5D with your DM or DF, okay. Now your crown chakra activations started very intensely before meeting this person, okay, in the 5D. Their avatar, say the avatar of your DM or DF, right? And with this, I was getting that there has been a loop since then, that is a cord basically that's conjoining this energy, this frequency. Look at that, both these frequencies are conjoining here, So this is your spiritual connection that's coming from the 5D to 3D, and this is that paradise energy. So they gave me the name for this, specifically paradise. Okay. So yes, this is that energy. This is specifically giving me Knight of Wands energy. Okay, this ray. Now here I'm sensing that this is a visceral flowing of passion, burning passion, but this is more of a neutralized energy, because here I see this suit, right? So a lot of you are being prepared. Okay, yeah. Other letters that I was getting, CO. Okay, SMRs can be significant for you guys. You might be into making SMRs, ASMRs, right? That's called ASMRs. Yeah. SMR also can be significant. Take it how it resonates. So here I see you are pushing boundaries. You're pushing boundaries now. Yeah. And again, the Most High is helping you. Something about your downloads and divine intervention, plus this visceral passion. So you might be regulating your instincts. You might be taking care of yourself. This is also giving me neutralization, but in a good way. That's also called controlled burnout. Okay, yeah. There is a very significant energy of alchemization of wounds into creative pursuits. Okay, and this is a significant period of your identity formation as well, when it came to pushing boundaries, right? When it came to regulating your own passion so that you do not burn out yourself, forging your own path. Okay, because you are definitely wearing that armor of God. With the armor of God comes a cost, and this was the cost. Look at these thick lines. Actually, this is a very intense energy of dark magic, okay, around you, that was neutralized by the divine. Okay, look at that. This purple frequency that's coming here, it's actually neutralizing everything. So these are ripple effects that your frequency causes in the 3D. I'm sensing a lot of attacks on your life, on your purpose. That's why you had to go through a lot of roller coasters. This could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a 7-year cycle for most of you. My God, where you alchemized your pain into your own creative pursuits, right? Right. Most of you are into ASMRs. I'm sensing that. Or you can have this healing energy. I'm also sensing your throat chakra is carrying a healing frequency. You can create ASMRs through your throat chakra. Okay. And now look at this. Specifically this frequency, this blue. Now there is a lot of layers. This is overwhelmed third eye. Since these ripple energies are literally in the opposite way, these were causing some kind of overwhelm energy in your third eye. Overwhelming energy. You might feel confused or zoned out, foggy, because this was a side effect, okay, of neutralization of dark energy that the Most High, your spirit family or ancestors were filtering out from your life, actually. And most of the intervention has been done by your star ancestors as well as your angelic family. Your angels have been neutralizing these attacks from very far away, like from away from your peripheries as well. They don't even let these attacks come to your peripheries, like boundaries, okay? They keep you that much safer, Divine Collective. You're very much divinely protected. Look at the purple frequencies. This is all over the channeling here, okay? So this has been a very beautiful channeled message here. Okay, now what I was also getting is that this was a hanged man period, or this has been a hanged man phase for you, okay? Hanged man phase in the sense where your perspective, your inner wisdom was directly conjoined with the source consciousness, okay? And this source consciousness entered very subtly in your life. You did not expect the Most High to intervene this much directly. Like, you literally saw divine intervention happening in your life, like live, okay? Like live action, like a live action movie. Seriously, this is nothing less than a live action movie. So this has opened your heart chakra frequency to a very high level of receiving, okay? You are receiving guidance from higher planes, okay? Look at this point. You're literally receiving this through your heart chakra plus your third eye. So both are very actively working for you to receive. You're also very sensitive to these dark energies lately. Maybe you were not sensitive in the beginning because you did not realize, but now that you have realized and have been initiated, I feel that you carry a lot of high awareness, okay, to sense the attacks around you, as well as how these attacks are being neutralized. If you pray, these attacks are neutralized in a jiffy. But once you pray, you can see the power of your prayer. That's what the energy is, because you carry a lot of high vibrational energy to you. Most of you can be golden children of your lineage, okay? The golden star seeds who have been sent to specifically end the toxicity in the bloodlines, right, on this earth realm for this very period, because we are transitioning from the old 3D matrix, right, to the new earth frequency, and you all are a part of the new earth frequency. So this divine union that I was talking about, the paradise energy here, this is specifically regarding the new earth frequency, right? And your passions directly are interconnected with your DM. I don't know why. DF, this is for you specifically. Your passions are calling in your DM. Yeah. Yes. So this can be a very specific message for the DF collective. Like whatever you were doing, DF, it's calling in your DM. And your third eye is very wide open. Your heart chakra is very wide open to receive the blessings now. This is the energy, okay? This is the overall energy. Now let's take an angel blessing for this channeled message, right? Archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, the dominions, the cherubs, please come through and give the divine collective the guidance for their highest good. Thank you, Nima. Aho. Shanti. Okay. Let's pick an angel blessing for you guys. And we have discernment. Wow. So discernment means sensing what feels right or wrong, trusting your judgment and acting on it. So your angel guidance is to look at people and situations in your life now and respond to your gut feeling. Yeah, it's trusting your own self. I'm telling you. That's why your third eye and your heart chakra are opened, so that you discern your situation by your own self. Yeah. Learn to develop your intuition and ask the angels to help you discern the good from the bad. They will prompt and guide you, okay? You will feel safer, happier, stronger, and clearer. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you can be trusted to use discernment, you can serve the universe in a great way. Affirmation is, I trust my intuition. Wow. Okay, and one more message that we have. Oh my god. We have Archangel Gabriel here. Thank you so much for being here. So it says you're blessed to receive this Archangel energy, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. I cannot make this shit up. Look. This all is purification. This is purification. This black suit, this purification was handled then by your angels, right? Your ancestors. And you're also connected with a deity here. I don't know which deity it is. It's time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibrations. This was the exact pattern that I was talking about, okay? And Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are beautiful light and a wise spirit, that only the material mantle disguises your true self. Exactly. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. Affirmation is, I am pure and light. It's a confirmation for you, Divine Collective. I cannot make this shit up. This is a very beautiful message and a confirmation for you. So I'll be closing this message here. Thank you so much for being here to listen to this message until the very end. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Divine Rising. God bless you. Good day and ciao. Bye.